Yeah, so this is kind of a weird one. Oh my gosh, why is someone ringing my doorbell right now? Terrible timing. I just gotta ignore it. So yeah, this is Donald Duck. Nah, nah, that's fine. It's probably just a delivery. It's all good. Yeah, so this is Donald Duck. No Mahō, no Bōshi. You can tell Donald Duck is very interested in this hat. So the translation for this game is Donald Duck and the Magical Hat. And this is the Japanese only Donald Duck game. Solar Cell is another streamer who I do speedruns with occasionally. And his community kind of discovered this game. There were only 2 runs on the leaderboard when we started trying it out. And we pushed the world record for the game, I believe about 2 minutes lower than it had been. So yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Every level's a little bit different and a little bit unique, and I'll talk about all the weird things that happen in this game. But it's a lot of fun to play. Pretty short run, which makes it nice for kind of grinding runs out. But yeah, it's very charming and cute and weird and fun.
Well, thank you very much for that intro. I never heard of this game until I just put it on my screen for you. So, yeah, so let's get going. I'm going to just ask for 10 seconds of silent in a moment, just so I can switch to your game audio and everything, and then you can run the show from there. Just count silently in your head to 10 starting now. Yeah, so let's get going. I'm gonna just ask for 10 seconds of silent in a moment, just so I can switch to your game audio and everything, and then you can run the show from there.
All right,
just count silently in your head to 10 starting now.
All right, I believe that we are good. So welcome everybody to Donald Duck no Mahō no Bōshi. We're playing on the normal difficulty. Difficulty really only changes like boss health and some enemy placements and some stuff you have to do in some early levels. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing you have to do in this game is make a lot of money because Donald wants to buy a hat for Daisy. I picked the right level. You have to pick the second option there and then the 4th option. This first level is the worst level in the game. So in this level you have to clean some windows, and while you're cleaning these windows, there's a trick that another runner discovered where you can clean these windows a little bit faster. So Mr. Freet found that if you cancel out of the first clean animation and then start it again, it works. Then you get a faster clean on the second one. And so this kind of became like the reset point for this run. It is very, very tricky. You also have like all of these random people who live in this apartment throwing stuff at you, which is not super helpful. So, you do this to just make some money. Jeez. And as you can tell, it's a little easy to accidentally like cancel out of the first clean a little bit too early. So usually, when I'm running this, I will, I give myself like 3 mistakes or so if I'm going for PB attempts. Oh my gosh, please clean. If I make more than 3 mistakes, I'd usually reset. So this would have been a reset, but that's okay. It's a live marathon, that stuff happens. Thanks for the good luck, y'all. Alright, so we're out of the worst level in the game. Now we're on to a more relaxed level. So Goofy invites us to this race that we have to run here, a little obstacle course. This introduces some cool mechanics like that super speed run. We also find that Donald's jump is very much influenced by his speed. So the faster you're going, the farther and higher you jump. And so depending on where you want to get, you might need to kind of like wiggle your movement a little bit to pick up some speed. We also have these pegs that we can hop off. Quite relatable to all after that money, that's right. Do what you gotta do. Alright, so we're on to now the part where we get into a bit of a different world here. So we made some money, we try to buy the hat's gone, and this little dude is like, hey, I'll help you get that hat if you come to this creepy clock tower with me and turn on the lights. So we're like, alright, I guess I'll do that. Yo, come on, dude. Really? That guy has not shown up there. So we have to climb this clock tower. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, almost missed that. So you want to grab these things facing backwards sometimes. If you want them to move, you want to face backwards. They start moving a little bit faster that way. You also want to time all your jumps, like, perfect on these things. Because if you hop off of those pegs immediately after jumping on them, you get a nice speed boost. Ooh. Go. It's basically Castlevania, yeah, exactly. No! I got greedy. I goofed. That happens sometimes in this game. Oh, okay. If you get greedy, the game punishes you pretty bad. Alright, we'll just go the safe way. Oh, there we go. It's live run. Manix, I'll work on that now. I'll try to get myself ready. Yeah, so that one mistake that I made cost like 20 seconds, so this game can be pretty brutal. We're coming into the second worst level of the game, I think, because the level itself is very easy. The boss is a huge pain in the butt. Okay. So this level, you just run to the right, you have to jump over a bunch of goons. They make little traps for you that you have to jump over. The challenge in this level is that the higher you jump, the more lag you generate. And so if you jump really high on everything, you're going to end up with a ton of lag. This boss is terrible. So this is the barrel boss. He's an RNG gate for any run that you have. Being pretty nice right now. He can do what he's doing there, which is pop out and throw 2 rocks. He can pop out and kind of sit there for a second and take a hit. Or he can pop out and then go immediately back in. He was incredibly nice. You did not get to see the really bad RNG. That was like perfect RNG there. Alright, now we're on to a section of the game where we have to do 4 different levels. And each one has a different kind of theme to it, or a different thing that you have to do. This is a race in the snow. So we're going to be racing this rabbit. If you don't start moving right away, you're in a lot of trouble. Because if you like touch the rabbit, he will like punch you and knock you down, and then laugh at you and then run away. And you don't want that to happen. You want to get ahead of him right away. I speak from experience. Missed it. It's okay. Alright, so yeah, this is a pretty short level. It's like 55 seconds. Alright, we're on to the mountain level. Okay, I have to press A. Thought it was start or A, apparently not. And in this level, you kind of jump on these corks that send you flying. Ooh, sorry, I wasn't going to get that. And this is all about just knowing where to jump. We have to hit this red cork so we can get up to the clouds, come over here, hit this red cork, and now we can go to the boss. We would not be able to get to the boss unless we did that. So, we go to the boss this way. That's oh, okay. I'm gonna say that's an on-purpose hit, but then we ended up getting on the wrong cork. This boss has a quick kill. Jump, hit him, and then just get in a pattern. Everybody uses kind of a different method here. There you go. So everybody uses kind of a different method there. I just get a big jump and then wait until Donald touches his knees when he lands. The top line, So this level is weird. There's a bunch of teleporters, and you also get these fun little like seesaws. So the goal here is just go as fast as you can and get to the teleporters that you need on a good route. You also like can't see what you're doing in that part, so you kind of have to like jump at the right time and figure it out. There you go. Alright, so we're coming up on... Oh, that jump was a little high, so we got some lag there. Coming up on the boss of this level. I like to call him Slimer, because he looks like Slimer. This is a weird mechanic boss. Oh good, thanks. So if you stand still, these spikes will appear above you. So you kind of want to manipulate him and the spikes. He mirrors your movement, so you kind of have to like time things out right. Oh, too bad. Got like one more. Yeah, that was it. Guess that boss is a little goofy. This next level is one where we found a really cool skip. So there's a way to bypass the majority of this level. This level's mechanic is that it rotates when you touch a diagonal surface, like so. And so what you're supposed to do is kind of move around this first area, hit a button to get rid of this, this vine. But instead of doing that, wow, struggles. Alright, dude. Doesn't have to be like that, man. No, that's okay, there's a backup. We'll see if we get this. We do. Alright. So ideally you get that first try and you save a ton of time. This first section can be done in 40 seconds if you're pretty solid on it, so I'm a little bit behind that, would be closer to about 50. But that backup saves a lot of runs. This boss is weird. You run to the left, the level rotates. Oh, I jumped too early. We're gonna have a slow cycle on this? Yeah, thought so. Here. You jump too early, it's not good. Yeah, so this is some weird, like, frog or something that's just, like, on this rotating planet. Oh, boo. Ooh, his hitbox is also stupid. There we go. And struggles on the boss, that's okay. Oops. There we go. Alright, so we lose some time on that level, but that's alright. That happens pretty often, I'd say. Pretty easy to goof up on that level. Those 4 levels you can do in any order you want. I like to just go in the order that it's presented to you. Some people like to do that garden level first. You know, there's really no perfect way to do it. But now we're in the clouds. Lore update. The dude who wanted us to start up the lighthouse, or not lighthouse, the clock tower, was a former king of this kingdom, and he lost his throne because Pete decided that he wanted to be king, and so he took over the kingdom, turned the dude into a magical hat. This is the hat, by the way. We have like an invincibility hat, but we don't use it in the run pretty much ever. So now we're on our way to the castle to take on Pete and restore the kingdom to the rightful king. This level seems really scary because it's like, if you fall, you're done. But thankfully, another runner found, like, if you just hold right and jump on those clouds, you will always land on the next one. And you don't have to stress about, like, perfect jump timing or speed or anything like that. Alright, that was pretty good. The only way to lose time on this level is to get hit. If you jump in front of these clouds, by the way, they will blow you back to the beginning of the screen, or sorry, like toward the left side of the screen, and it really sucks, because you will just die pretty much right away. There is a way to speed up this last little drop here, which I'll do. It's a little scary. It's going to look like I'm going to fail out of the level. Good. Yeah, so it looks like I failed out, but I hit the trigger for the next level early, so you can see Donald at the bottom there celebrating. Alright, I very frequently die at least once on this level. So, we'll see how we do. We're now in the castle. The castle has 3 different stages to it. And so we have to navigate all 3. That's okay. Take it a little bit slow. I messed up my jumps there, so I got a little scared, but we're okay. There we go. Did not die. Alright, so now we're on to the second part of this level, which is a climb. You won't see it, but there's some flames at the bottom that are chasing us up. This is where we get to see some momentum jumps. If you don't move and try to jump there, then you won't make it onto the platform. But if you're moving, then you will. And that's it for this little climb. We're on to this boss. This boss is weird. He's on a timer. The timer only runs when he's doing this like slow movement. If he's moving fast, then the timer does not run. Yep. And it's random. Every time he hits the corners, he can decide which one he's gonna do. Ooh, I'm glad I did not hit him. I got greedy there. I think he has one more hit. Yep, there he is. Well, so that was pretty good. Alright, on to an auto-scroller. So, this level is the second auto-scroller in the game after the clouds. We have to deal with these teeth that will show up. Excuse me, sir? The thing about this level is that a lot of lag gets created if you jump while those teeth are moving. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, like there, just got a ton of lag. So you just kind of have to like get to the right spots and wait. Try to avoid getting hit by the fish. Oh no, scrollers. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. Also, I do want to note, the way you get health back in this game is by eating chicken, which bothers me a little bit, because Donald is a duck. If you're not familiar with Donald Duck, he's a duck. And so it bothers me immensely that he's going around just like chomping on chicken to get his health back. Oh. Usually I try to hit those fish just because I get bored in this level. Alright, this is the one spot that I'm going to make use of the hat. Oh, I was too late. Never mind, I won't make use of the hat. We'll just damage boost through it. Alright, this is another tough boss. He's a kangaroo. He likes to punch stuff, so you kind of have to like manipulate his punch so that he will start that big wind-up. That's really the only time that you can successfully hit him. He was incredibly nice. He was incredibly nice. Technically not cannibalism to eat chicken, that is true. Oops. Alright, so yeah, he was nice there. This is the last level. The final boss has 2 phases. This level's scary because you can just die. If you fall all the way down, you will just fail out. Alright, this jump's tough, so I'm gonna shut up for a second. Cool, we got it. Alright. Pete, phase 1. I'm gonna jump up here, and then we're just gonna keep hopping off and hitting him. He's not doing anything because I'm pretty fast at it. There will be 6 hits on phase 2, and then it's time. 2, 3, ooh, 4, 5, and okay, 6. Time. Nice, 17:27 on my end. So the reason I do a 25-minute estimate for this game is that things can go real bad. If you fail out on the clouds level, then you're just like, it's done and it's over. And you have to spend another minute and a half there. But if it all goes right, you end up with 17:27, which is a pretty good time. I think the world record is a low 16. Nice. Good job, Mannix. I will say there's a bonus at the end of this game, once we get through all this chatter. There's a tradition in speedrunning this game now. So, since I was early, I'm going to take advantage of the earliness and show you the bonus. So, lore update, the king's like, yeah, good job, you saved me, here you can have your hat. And Donald's all happy about it. He's like, great, I got you this hat, Daisy. Everybody's here. Notice they're eating chicken as well. Alright, nice, sounds good, Mannix. Alright, the bonus is this. Donald's going to sing us the song of his people. And speedrunners have to join in for at least one of the quacks. Quack. You have to do at least one quack. So yeah, that's Donald Duck, no Mahō, no Bōshi, Donald Duck and the Magical Cap. This is a very silly game, but a very fun game. I recommend it if you're looking to pick up a new Super Nintendo speedrun. Highly recommend.
All right, that was a really interesting run.
Yeah,
really good quack at the end.
Yeah, thank you.
So now we're going to take a bit of a break in between runs so we can get ready for the next game, which is Primal Light, run by some speedrunner that you may have seen around before. So just give us a few minutes and we'll be right back.